Hi Scorpio, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So this is your reading from the 16th to the end of September. Celtic Cross reading. You've got your Gypsy Tarot Love Spread sitting next door to this. And this is really just a catch up on the last reading and see if there's any changes, if there's any sort of continuation of that story. I think in the last reading that we did for Scorpio, something came in and you were dealing with lots of things. But I think it was a case of if you went for something, it would turn out really well. So we just want to see if there's any continuation of that story or if there's something maybe completely different happening in the Celtic Cross. So I'm going to ground myself. I'm going to close my eyes. Universe Spirit, show me Scorpio. Show me Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising Signs. Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising Signs. Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising Signs. For the last 2 weeks in September 2017. Show me Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising Signs. Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising Signs. Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising Signs. What energies are around Scorpio? What do you see coming in for them in the final 2 weeks of September 2017? Show me. Alright, I've grounded my energy, Scorpio. I'm going to split the deck into 3. And we're going to collect this back up and see what's what on the reading. Right. Well, it's good. I mean, we've got some nice energies showing up so far. Okay, so, you know, the reading kind of ends with you guys doing a lot of emotional evaluation on a situation. You guys are the Knight of Pentacles. And this could be business matters. It might be that you have a goal, Scorpio, that you want to achieve by the end of September 2017. Sorry, something just bleeped off there. That's fine. It might be that there's a goal that you want to achieve by the end of September. I do apologise. Whenever that goes off, I've got to watch what comes in because I do have a lot of emails coming in. You've got a goal that you want to achieve. You're showing us the Knight of Pentacles. So you're showing us consistent. You're showing us loyal. You're showing us somebody who's very, very responsible. You're showing us someone who... Knight of Pentacles is all about consistency, loyalty, responsibility. Sometimes this is somebody who's cautious as well. But just looking at the reading so far, which is made up of an eclectic, different types of cards in the reading. So piecing this together might be a bit difficult. But you are showing us resourceful with this Knight of Pentacles. This is you guys. Steadfast, loyal, committed to a cause here. No matter how long it takes, you guys are that Knight of Pentacles, which is really nice. The root issue is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is one of the most difficult cards in a way to explain in the tarot. Because she does represent intuitiveness. She can be a Scorpio card as well. She's usually represented by Pisces, but she's often been seen as a Scorpio person as well. It might be that the root issue is you guys have been waiting for something here because the High Priestess is a passive card. She doesn't show somebody who's taking action. It might be waiting for something here with the High Priestess. It might be the root issue is something has taken a long time to evolve, which can be the High Priestess energy. The High Priestess can also show when you're doing a mode of study. So some of you guys are showing as committed. It might be to some form of study, maybe being the root issue for the High Priestess. It might also be with this Knight of Pentacles that you're committed to a cause with this Knight of Pentacles energy. Could be money. It might be a long-term business plan with this Knight of Pentacles. The root issue, though, is that High Priestess. And that could be where something has taken a long, long time to evolve, to come to some form of fruition here because she represents hidden knowledge. And when you get the High Priestess, especially in timing, it could be that there are very, very, very slow and small changes in a situation. In the recent past, you'll have experienced the Knight of Wands energy, and the Knight of Wands energy could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Usually it's a Sagittarius is the Knight of Wands. But it could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person around you in the recent past. It might also have been with this Knight of Wands energy, Scorpio, that this is about feeling enthusiastic in the recent past, about some form of changes. It might be that you've gone through some form of a move. Sometimes this is a move or a change in location. With the Knight of Wands energy when it shows up. It might be about taking a new creative direction that you're feeling passionate about. The good thing is that the influences around you guys in the last 2 weeks have September are wishes coming true. You've got this Nine of Cups, but also the Nine of Cups is about jollity, gaiety, feeling happy, feeling smug, feeling a sense of contentment, which is why the focus, the energies around you will be the Queen of Pentacles energy. And the Queen of Pentacles shows you guys, you know, when you get the Queen of Pentacles, this is about somebody who sees the value within themselves. So it's about self-focus when you get the Queen of Pentacles. It's about seeing the value of the resources that you hold, what you have. It's about looking at the finer details of a situation, especially if it comes to money or it comes to your possessions. But it's also about the focus being on work, career, especially if that Knight of Pentacles is you. It might be that you've got some form of a long-term goal, plan, Scorpio, that you're looking to achieve here with the Knight of Pentacles energy. And that might be because of the Queen of Pentacles, and that's feeding through to the focus being on the Queen of Pentacles. And I think that you're showing us the Queen of Pentacles in the centre of the reading, which is the focus on the self, your possessions, what you hold, making some detailed plans, especially in terms of your finances, maybe about the future. The most likely outcome for the last 2 weeks in September is an individual. It's a King of Wands, could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be a guru, somebody who gives you great advice when you get the King of Wands energy. It could be anyone, but there's a person that's the most likely outcome, and we'll see what this person is in a little while. So that's the way that things are going so far. The King of Wands can also be when you're ready to take the initiative to start exploring new territories, especially when it comes to business and finance, all right, when you get this King of Wands energy. So if your focus with this Queen of Pentacles is on your resources, what you have, especially if you've got some form of a long-term goal, the issue might be that you've been waiting for something for an awful long time with that High Priestess. It might be as a result of waiting for whatever this is, because remember, the High Priestess doesn't reveal. So if it's not revealing itself, whatever this thing is to you, Scorpio, you might just be changing tact with the Knight of Wands. You might just say, fuck it, I think I'll go in a new direction that's more pleasurable, more exciting, for example, here. Influences around you are feeling contented, happy, jovial, wishes coming true. As a result of that, the focus or the energies around you will be on what you hold with this Queen of Pentacles energy, the resources that you have, Scorpio, and the most likely outcome as a result of that, it could be a person around you, a King of Wands, but it could also be that this is your energy, which speaks of highly motivated, highly ambitious, and very, very confident, especially in terms of your growth as a person, especially in terms of your intuition. That's what will happen if you continue going on the track that you're going on, all right? The immediate future for you Scorpios is the Four of Cups. For some reason, guys, it might be that you are... Four of Cups means many things. It means that you're being selective, because with the fourth cup, something is offered to you. So it might be that you get an offer coming in for some of you guys, and it might be that you're not too much keen on that offer, because that's what the Four of Cups is. An offer comes in, whatever that offer is, you either need time to draw back, and the Four of Cups is also Scorpio Pisces card because it's cups. So I'll probably read this as being you guys, that an offer comes to you guys. I feel that you're not too enamoured by that offer though, because I think that you're kind of folding your hands like this and you're saying, you've either been there before, you've had this thing, you don't really want it, you want something different, because the Four of Cups represents an unwillingness to change. So I think something comes in for you guys. It shows a sense of being kind of a lack of interest around that situation, around whatever it is that's offered. What you'll experience is something of a meeting coming in with that Three of Pentacles. It might be a business meeting with the Three of Pentacles energy. It might be some plans that are being put into focus here. When you get the Three of Pentacles, it's all about the devising of a plan. So you've got to the initial stage of a plan here. It doesn't say that this is going to... For some of you guys, it could be recognition, because when you get the Three of Pentacles, this person here is being recognised for their skills. So it might be that you've got an offer coming in. What you'll experience is, and it's an offer that you'll need to contemplate, or maybe one that you're not particularly interested in, Scorpio. It might be that what you experience is recognition from others with this Three of Pentacles, or it could be some form of a plan or a business meeting that you're involved in. Your hopes will be this Four of Swords, and that is really just to take the time out to consider whatever your options are, not to act. And the outcome is yourselves. The Queen of Cups energy can be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, but because you're Scorpio reading this as you. And this is the need in the outcome to evaluate what is emotionally best for you. okay, with this Queen of Cups energy. Let's get the clarifiers on this Scorpio and see what the situation is. So why is Scorpio the Knight of Pentacles? Why are you showing me that Scorpio is the Knight of Pentacles in the last 2 weeks of September? What is it about this Knight of Pentacles for Scorpio? Well, it's because of the Two of Swords. Okay, so I do feel that you guys are very much in goal-orientated mode here, and I feel it's because you're very focused on the self. The Two of Swords doesn't always mean a decision. It doesn't always mean being indecisive. Sometimes this is the card of self-focus, and sometimes if you get the Two of Swords after the first card, for example, if I were to get the Two of Swords and the Sun was this card, this could be focusing on the ego, focusing on what you represent, how you look, how you're coming across to people, because the Sun is the card of the ego and the Two of Swords can be about self-focus. So I feel that you guys in the second 2 weeks of September, you're very self-focused on business matters. You're very self-focused on reaching those goals, on attaining your goals. It's moving very slowly for you, but I feel that you're very consistent and you're very committed towards a particular goal here. The root issue is the High Priestess. Why is the root issue the High Priestess for Scorpio? Why is the root issue the High Priestess for Scorpio? Because of the Page of Cups. So I feel that some of you guys, you might have been waiting here with this High Priestess, because the High Priestess also represents when somebody's waiting, and they're waiting quite passively when you get the High Priestess. And I feel that some of you guys, you might have been waiting for new love. You might have been waiting for a good message to come to you, because the Page of Cups represents good news when you get it in terms of a message. So some of you guys, it might have been waiting, that you've been waiting for an awful long time for a good message to come. In the recent past, you've experienced the Knight of Wands. Why has Scorpio experienced the Knight of Wands in the recent past? Why has Scorpio experienced the Knight of Wands in the recent past? The Knight of Wands, for some of you guys, it might be either that you've experienced, because it's showing that this is a person around you. So it might be that somebody came in. Knight of Wands shows an incoming, well, usually it would show a situation that leaves, because it's a card about changes, changing of location. It might be for some of you guys that there has been some form of a change maybe with that Knight of Wands. What's that change about? Could be something to do with your financial stability with that Knight of the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles represents when you are financially stable, when you're financially grounded. It might be there was a change around finances. King of Pentacles means good finances, it means success. So it might be that you've experienced in the recent past some form of a change concerning your finances. Might be that what came in with that Knight of Wands, because Knight of Wands can also show, that Knights show changes. So when you get the Knight of Wands, it shows something quickly coming in. Often it can show something that's leaving, but really it is, the Knights are the coming and goings of situations. So it might be that the Knight of Wands in the recent past shows a change in direction, and that's either with a person potentially coming in, or it could be something to do with your finances. I'm going to get more information on who this King of Pentacles is. It might be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo individual. Who is this King of Pentacles? Who is this King of Pentacles? Who is this King of Pentacles? Well, there's something to do with business or money, all right? Because you've got changes in the recent past. It's to do with your finances potentially. So this is about stability and finances with that King of Pentacles. And it's saying the King of Pentacles is about something that you're receiving with the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so this could be something financial potentially that there's been a change around, okay, in the recent past. The Knight of Wands could also be somebody came in quickly with that Knight of Wands. Who is that person? A King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Well, what do they want? What's this person about? Has this person wanted to offer some of you guys some form of a commitment? Might be in business though, because it's pentacle cards and they're not usually referred to as being love. But it could be, who knows? This is why the influences around you guys will be... I think somebody wanted to offer commitment to you in whatever, it might be a business commitment though, with that Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Doesn't, I mean, the Ace of Wands sort of, you know, precedes both of those cards. So we see some changes around you guys that maybe might have been happening quite quickly, I feel here. The Nine of Cups is the influences around you. Why are the Nine of Cups the influences around Scorpio in the final 2 weeks of September? Why are the influences around Scorpio the Nine of Cups in the second 2 weeks, in the last 2 weeks of September? Show me. Wow, because of the Empress. So you guys are going through a really good time financially, or there's some form of abundance coming in for you guys, because the influences are you guys. It could be a wish coming true, and it's because of the Empress. And the Empress is all about a flourishing situation. It's about abundance. It's about prosperity. So it might be that around you guys in the final 2 weeks of September, there's something you guys are going to, and this is you guys on the card as well, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Scorpio energy because it's Scorpio reading. So this is you guys. The influences are real happiness. And I mean real happiness. You know, there's something really good happening for you guys here with this Nine of Cups. Because of the Empress. Some of you guys, you might be feeling really happy because you're feeling a sense of contentment. Especially if there's been a change that's come around. With that Knight of Wands energy, something that might have come in fast. It could be to do with stability and finances. Maybe you're receiving more money potentially with that Ace of Pentacles. Could be an individual wanting to offer you a new job role, maybe with that Ace of Pentacles showing up in the recent past. Or some form of financial attainment with the Ace of Pentacles. If it's some form of a commitment, it's a commitment that means that you can have some form of long-term gain in that commitment, and the influences around you guys are feeling as smug as a bug in a rug. Nine of Cups, because I feel that you're going to be feeling a sense of growth financially, in terms of prosperity, abundance, could be love, which is why your focus for the last 2 weeks in September is the Queen of Pentacles. Why will the energies be the Queen of Pentacles around Scorpio for the last 2 weeks in September? Why are the energies around Scorpio, the Queen of Pentacles, for the last 2 weeks in September? Show me. Wow, because of the Two of Wands. So I feel that the influences or the energies around you is to do with stable finances with that Queen of Pentacles, but also taking the resources that you're using, that you've accrued. And I feel that you have accrued resources here because it's showing in the recent past energies. There was a change that came in with that Knight of Wands. Could be that there was a person that just flew in out of nowhere with that King of Pentacles showing there. Maybe they wanted to offer you a job, or they wanted to offer you money, or they wanted to offer you some form of commitment in terms of a long-term goal. And I think this might be something to do with finances, something to do with a business matter. And the root energies, it was something that you guys, so the foundation is the High Priestess, and this is a waiting card. So I think that you guys were possibly waiting patiently for some good news to come in with that Page of Cups energy. And I feel that as a result of that, it came because you've got the Knight of Wands showing here. The Knight of Wands shows an incoming situation. It can show outgoing, but Knights, remember, represent, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, usually represent incoming and outgoing situations, all right? So they show beginnings and ends. The Knight of Wands, for me, shows an incoming situation that came in fast. Could be a person here, a business person, somebody who's got great power, a King of Pentacles, who could offer you a new job, for example, a new opportunity, but the opportunity is grounded in money or resources or attainment of some sort here that has the potential for growth and long-term gain. You guys are feeling really happy, really smug. That's the influences around you. You're attaining some form of a wish or a dream, and that's because of the Empress. You're going to be feeling far more contented, far more affluent. I'm seeing affluence around you guys, which is why the focus is on taking the resources that you guys have accumulated, Scorpio, with that Queen of Pentacles energy, and perhaps with that Two of Wands, using it towards some form of a new goal that you've got, okay? Because the Two of Wands is all about having a new goal, having a new perspective, having a new direction, and having the confidence to move out into that particular situation. Wonderful reading, really good so far. If things carry on the way that they're going, you've got a King of Wands as the most likely outcome. Why is the King of Wands the most likely outcome for Scorpio? Why is the King of Wands the most likely outcome for Scorpio? Show me. Well, there's a person showing up here, King of Wands. The most likely outcome is a King of Wands. This person's showing up now, it's with the Knight of Swords. It might be somebody showing up. There's information coming in maybe from an individual, real quick. The King of Wands is, again, a card about attainment. For some of you guys, it might be that if you are taking whatever resources you have with that Two of Wands, because of the Two of Wands, you've got a clear perception here. You've got a clear goal. I get the impression you've got something that your energies are holding on to something here. You've got some form of resources, Scorpio, that you hold in your hand. And with those resources, the Two of Wands. So it's the beginning stages of something here. We're asking why the energies around you are the Queen of Pentacles, and that's because of the Two of Wands. Okay, so I feel that this Queen of Pentacles is saying that the energies around you are, you have some form of resources here, all right, because of the Two of Wands. You've got some form, she's holding that Ace of Pentacles. So whatever this new thing is, it's because of the Two of Wands. I feel that there is a new direction that you guys are taking, all right. That Queen of Pentacles being your focus is because of the Two of Wands. This is a direction here that you guys are taking. This is about feeling confident enough to take a new direction, to go out there in the world, to actually sort of look at a new goal. And I feel that it might be that the energies around you with this Queen of Pentacles, in one way, it is about taking the resources that you have, because you've been given something here. You're being given something here, and it's going to allow you to grow, and it's bringing affluence to you. But it might be actually that this Queen of Pentacles is the energies around you, because what you're actually doing is you're looking at the finer details of a situation here because of the Two of Wands. You're actually being given a chance to actually pursue some form of a new idea or a new goal, okay, within the last 2 weeks of September. And the most likely outcome, if things continue the way that they're going, is that there is a King of Wands showing up here. And that King of Wands is coming in because of the Knight of Swords. So this person's coming in, they've got some information for you. I want to see what that information is, because the Knight of Swords often represents information. What is this information with the Nine of Swords? Might this person shows up with like a contract or something. What is this Knight of Swords information? What is the Knight of Swords about? What is this Knight of Swords about? What is this Knight of Swords about? Show me. Well, it's the Ten of Cups. There's a person showing up here, a King of Wands, as the most likely outcome. They're coming in because of the Knight of Swords. So this person might be hell-bent on getting something from you here. It's because of the Ten of Cups. They want some form of finality or happy conclusion to a matter. I think that you guys are in the phase of thinking about something here with this Queen of Pentacles. The energies are using your common sense, I feel, with the Queen of Pentacles. The ball is in your court, because it might be that the energies around you guys are thinking. She's not often a thinking card, but she really is in a way, because the Queen of Pentacles uses her common sense, her, you know, her self-knowledge, her pragmatism to work out a situation. So it might be the energies are around being practical, using your common sense as an energy around you, Scorpios, because it might be that you're at a bit of a crossroads in what direction you take in a particular new goal that you've got. And it might be that you've got somebody who's hot on your heels. This King of Wands seems to be coming in very fast with that Knight of Swords. This person, I feel, is because of the Ten of Cups. They want a happy, they want you to sign something, or they want you to agree to something here. They want to conclude or finalise some form of a matter here with you. All right, so it looks like you've got a decision to make based on an offer that comes in for some of you guys here, I feel, in the final 2 weeks of September, Scorpio. The Four of Cups you'll experience, and this is you. Why is Scorpio Four of Cups exploring or contemplating this Four of Cups? Why is Scorpio the Four of Cups in the immediate future? Why is Scorpio the Four of Cups in the immediate future? Show me. Well, again, you're being responsible with that Page of Pentacles. It might be that you're looking at the financial aspects of that situation, because the Page of Pentacles looks at the resource and he's saying, well, what can be done with this? What's the potential for its growth? It's like the Queen of Pentacles in a way. This person's trying to be responsible. It might be that you have to go through a mode of study, for example, which is why with the Four of Cups you might say, well, I'm not really interested because I've got to go back to maybe being a page. Pages represent apprentices. So for some of you guys, it might be that what's happening is you've been offered some form of a potential here. But I feel that, you know, the most likely outcome shows that somebody is pursuing you for some form of an agreement, I feel, with that Ten of Cups showing there. They're pursuing you because they want to finalise something in the best possible way. Remember, tens represent endings of cycles, and the Ten of Cups is an ending. Even though it's a very happy card, it also represents the ending of a cycle in the best possible way. So I feel that there's somebody who wants to get something from you. But the focus for you, the energies around you with that Queen of Pentacles are really making an assessment. Because what she's doing is she's making an assessment of that Ace. We can see in the recent past, the Ace of Pentacles is being offered to you guys. And what you're doing is you're making an assessment of that Ace of Pentacles as the Queen of Pentacles. And you're saying again, okay, I've got this potential, this opportunity in my lap. Right, what can I do with this? Because of the Two of Wands, it could mean that you have to leave something behind and you have to pursue something new. It could mean maybe, well, could I balance it out? Could I do this thing and this other thing at the same time? There's choices and there's decisions that Scorpio needs to make. And I feel that there's somebody around you is the most likely outcome. This King of Wands who's pursuing something. He's pursuing some form of information from you. He's definitely hot on your heels because he wants to round something up in the best possible way. I think this person wants you to agree to something, Scorpio. But I feel that what you'll experience, and that's the most likely outcome, and that's funnily where it ends. So there's no kind of ends, most likely outcome is things end, they're open-ended. Nothing's been finalised here. There's not a finalisation of something here, because I think that you guys might be umming and ahhing on a situation here, Scorpio. The immediate future just show you guys feeling a sense of, I need to contemplate what this is. Could be because your cups are full already. You've already got what you want because, you know, the influences around you guys is that you're happy. Nine of Cups. Why are you happy with the Nine of Cups? Why are you feeling so smug and good and content? Because you've already got what you want. You've got the Empress sitting here. So this says that you're already in a period of abundance. So I feel that you guys are already feeling, well, I've got everything I need with this Empress energy. You know, if it's already a job that you've got, well, I'm flourishing in that job. I'm doing really, really well. I've just been promoted maybe with the Empress energy. If you run your own business, but my business is doing really, really well. So why would I need change? Which is why the energies around you, I feel with this Queen of Pentacles, are looking at this Ace of Pentacles here. The offer that's been presented to you, it's right in your lap, so the ball's in your court, and you're saying to yourself, well, why is Scorpio doing this? Because Scorpio is the Two of Wands. This is you here. You're saying, you know what, actually, don't know whether I can do this or not, because it means that either I've got to leave something behind that I've already built up, hence the wand here that's been bolted to the back. This is what you've already devised, what you've already built up. Or do I go in this new direction? And that's why there's somebody who's hot on your heels for an absolute slam dunk decision from Scorpio. You guys, though, and that leaves it open-ended so far. But in the immediate future, Scorpio, you guys are the Four of Cups, and you're like, oh man, I really don't know whether I want this thing, because I've got the Three of Cups, Empress. Number 3 rules the threes. So I've already got the Three of Cups. I've already got the Empress here at the bottom. So I don't know whether it might be, but I've already got to, if you're saying to yourself, can I do 2 things? It might be, well, I've already got enough on my plate. I can't take anything else. Or if you're really settled where you are, it might be, but, you know, my cups are full. I'm already happy. I feel really happy. So why would I need to take this new thing on? But it might be based on the Page of Pentacles. Some of you guys, it might be that you don't want to take something on because you're already growing with something else. Page of Pentacles, you're already invested in something else. It might be for some of you guys that you say to yourself, but what about the money? The money's too small. Sometimes when you get the Page of Pentacles, it's about small potatoes, small money, you know, small amounts of money. For some of you guys, it might be that you have to go back to the drawing board again and go through an apprenticeship stage, because this is the card of the student and the apprentice. It might be that you're just being cautious and you're looking at what the opportunity is. Again, you're looking at this potential. The ace is in the hand again. You're looking at the potential. You're still holding that potential up and you're still saying, should I do this or not? What you'll experience coming in is the Three of Pentacles. Some form of a meeting. Sorry if I'm looking greasy again. It's just that it's getting hot in here. Three of Pentacles is what you'll experience coming in. Why is the Three of Pentacles coming in for Scorpio? What is it about this Three of Pentacles? Well, it's a meeting based on because of the moon. So it might be a meeting that you experience because of the moon. And the moon could say, well, you have a meeting, a conversation with this individual because you want to air maybe with that moon card some of your concerns. Moon card often means that somebody's got a deep concern about something. They're feeling anxious. So it might be that you have a meeting with this individual and you want to air your concerns with that individual. Well, can you tell me a little bit more about what this opportunity is? Because I'm not so sure about this. Can you tell me more about, you know, the money side of it? How would I earn this or this, that and the other? I feel that there's a meeting taking place because of the moon, because there's some deep concerns going on. Your hopes would be the Four of Swords, Scorpio. Why are Scorpio's hopes the Four of Swords? Why are Scorpio's hopes the Four of Swords? Show me. Well, because of the Hanged Man. I feel that your hopes are to have a bit more time. You've got that King of Wands out to get you. He wants an answer, and he wants an answer now. But you're still contemplating, and the most likely outcome is this person doesn't want to wait. They want an answer from you. But the immediate future says, well, with this Four of Cups, just contemplating the situation, the offer, because of the Page of Pentacles. Does it mean that you have to take a step back? Does it mean that you have to demote yourself? Does it mean with the Page of Pentacles it's the money situation? Does it mean because you're already invested in something? And your hopes would be, well, I'd like to take some time out, Four of Swords. Why is that? Because I need to still evaluate the situation. I need to look at this situation maybe from a different perspective. So you definitely, both cards mean to really take a step back and withdraw just a little bit. The outcome shows you guys as the Queen of Cups. Why is the outcome the Queen of Cups for Scorpio? Why is the outcome the Queen of Cups for Scorpio? Why is the outcome the Queen of Cups for Scorpio? Show me. Right, because I think you walk away. Eight of Cups. I feel that your emotional intelligence, your intuition, this is all about your intuition, strong intuition coming into play. And I think that intuition for Scorpio is saying, leave this situation. I think that you guys actually leave the situation here with the Eight of Cups. So it could be that from the last 2 weeks reading, 1st to the 15th, some of you guys had a really good opportunity that you could have pursued and it looked like it would have worked out well. But I think for some of you guys, you decide not to do something here. All right, because the Queen of Cups in the outcome says that really you're going through a strong place of intuition. It's an intuitive card and it's based on how you emotionally feel. And it might be that intuition that you feel, that intuitiveness is really just to distance yourself from the situation here. Because I think that you've already got what you want, Scorpio, somewhere along the line. And I feel that you don't pursue something in the final 2 weeks of September. Let's go through the reading again. You guys, I feel, are the Knight of Pentacles. You're in pursuit of a goal. You're very consistent. You're very committed to whatever it is, but this is because of the Two of Swords. It might be that you're very committed to whatever it is you do. It might be with the Two of Swords because you're indecisive about something else. Could be because you're in two minds, but also I feel that you're very committed towards a goal because of the Two of Swords. You've been very focused on this goal. You're very loyal to this goal, okay? There's a lot of focus. There's a lot of hard work you guys have put towards this goal, whatever it is. Sorry, I was just looking to see. Oh, it's raining. The root energy is that, or, you know, the foundation is, I feel that the High Priestess. The High Priestess for me is about waiting often. You guys have been waiting for something here. What is that? It's some form of good news with the Page of Cups. And you get it because in comes that Knight of Wands. Something comes in swiftly in the recent past. And what is that? I think that this is a person. A King of Pentacles could be a business person. I'm reading him or her as. And they want to offer you an opportunity here. However, the influences around you guys are the Nine of Cups. You're doing quite well in life, Scorpio, with that Nine of Cups. You're feeling quite smug, quite contented with that Nine of Cups. It's because of the Empress. You guys are contented in terms of your affluence, building money, building your resources with that that High Priestess. You're going through a period of real growth, which is why around this offer that comes in for some of you guys, there is the need to make a common sense, a logical and a pragmatic assessment of that with this Queen of Pentacles. You're looking at the offer, it's in your lap. You've got the offer in your lap and you're saying, okay, so what's the potential of this offer? And that's because of the Two of Wands. Now, it could be because you'd have to leave something that you've already got behind and start on a new route. It might be because, can I balance two things at the same time? So I think that you're going through some form of, what's the word I'm looking for? Some form of a conundrum here, I would say, is the energies around the final 2 weeks of September 2017, Scorpio. But I feel that the most likely outcome is you've got this person. It might be this King of Pentacles soldier. You know, it might be the lesser person showing up here. One of his henchmen, maybe, who's coming in. This is the person, the most likely outcome. There's a person here that's showing up because of the Knight of Swords. So they are very, very persistent. They're very impulsive. They're very, very persistent with you. And why is it that they're persistent? Why is it that they want information so persistently? Because of the Ten of Cups. They want something wrapped up. They want a decision from you. All right, with the Ten of Cups energy. Some of you guys, it might be they want you to be a part of the team. They want you to conclude, to build on their team, that type of thing. So it's still open-ended, the most likely outcome, because the ball is still in your court and you're still kind of deciding on what to do. What you'll find coming in is this offer you guys seem to be contemplating. It's a fresh start. But for some of you guys, if you've already got a flourishing lifestyle, a flourishing business, a flourishing job, if you're already content where you are, Scorpio, with that Three of Cups there, it might be that you say, oh, I'm not sure that I want this. Because this Four of Cups for me is a card about, yeah, you're offered something, but you're uncertain about it. Sometimes it shows a lack of interest. For some of you guys, it might be that there is a lack of interest here. Why is that? Because your cups are already full. If you're saying to yourself, can I do both things? It might be, well, I've already got too much on my plate with those Three Cups down there. For some of you guys, if it's a case of, well, should I leave something behind and go for this new thing? It might be, well, I'm not sure whether I want to take it. Why is that? Because of the Three of Cups. I'm already really kind of happy in what I'm doing right now. But that's because of the Page of Pentacles. For some of you guys, it might be me, there's a demotion. For some of you guys with the Page of Pentacles, it might be that you're really kind of being responsible, very cautious around whatever this opportunity is. Remember, you still hold the Ace there, Scorpio. For some of you guys, it will simply be that, you know, maybe you have to go back to being an apprentice over something here. It might be that there's some studying involved, that type of thing. But there's definitely an assessment going on with whatever this opportunity is. Three of Pentacles is coming in, and I feel that this is a discussion you guys will be having. And why is that? Because of the moon. You've got some deep concerns, I feel, over this. Some deep emotional concerns, I would say, maybe, with the moon card. It might also be that there's a discussion coming in because you want to unearth any hidden factors within whatever this situation is. Your hopes would really be, because you do have that King of Wands, who's hot on your heels with that Knight of Swords. He wants to complete something in the best possible way with the Ten of Cups, in the most satisfactory and happy way. But your hopes would be, well, I'd like to kind of just step back a moment, withdraw, and really kind of look at this from another perspective, maybe get ideas from other people, maybe get other people's opinions, that type of thing. But I feel as a result of whatever it is that you find out in this meeting here, your intuition is telling you, with the Queen of Cups, to walk away from it and leave it behind. That is your reading for the final 2 weeks, Scorpio, in September 16th to the end of the month. Let's get your angel card on this. Universe, Spirit, what is the advice that you have for Scorpio on this reading? What is the advice that you have for Scorpio? What is the advice that you have for Scorpio on this reading for the last 2 weeks in September 2017? Show me. Yeah, it's saying it's unlikely. Alright, so I do feel that this is backing me up. It's saying it's unlikely that you're going to go for something here. Okay, it's unlikely in the near future. Alright, that I feel that you guys are actually going to be going for something here. I think, and Scorpios are highly intuitive. So we usually know when there's some bullshit going on around a situation. And if Scorpios sniff out bullshit, Scorpios ain't going to be doing no bullshit. That's the thing. So I think that there's... yeah, he's saying unlikely in the near future that there'll be an opportunity with this thing. So whatever it is, it's probably saying the angels are, you're probably on the right track, Scorpio, that whatever this opportunity that's being presented to you guys, it's unlikely that in the near future that it would provide you with an opportunity. Okay, so you're probably doing the right thing. All right, that's your reading. I would like to say, Scorpio, thanks ever so much for joining me on this reading, and I will see you on your Love Gypsy spread, which is being done in a slightly different way this time. Speak to you guys soon. Take care.